Today, I'm going to be walking around, again, another Land Rover Defender. We absolutely love Defenders here at Boss Motor Company. They're just such a brilliant car, one of JLR's best products, in my opinion. This particular car is very special. This is a Defender 90, and it's the P525 V8 supercharged. It is the last time Land Rover put this V8 engine in the Defender. It has now been replaced. It is such an iconic sounding V8, and in the short wheelbase Defender 90, an unbelievable tool for the road. This particular example, full Land Rover main dealer service history. It has just been serviced by Land Rover. It's finished in Carpathian Grey with internally the half suede, half black leather interior. Really, really cool sporty interior to go with that big V8 soundtrack. And it's got the full gloss black exterior package, so a really mean looking car. It's got everything a 90 V8 should have. So let's get into the video. We'll go around it in as much detail as we can. The one thing that isn't black on the car, which is very, very cool, is all of this sort of gloss grey or satin grey sections to the letters, that sort of split in the grille there, and this lower bumper section down here, but all the gloss black starts everywhere else. The surrounds of the headlights, the top of the bonnet there on the little grippy sections on the top of the bonnet. The roof is a contrast black as well, as along with the mirrors. So lots of different color combinations breaking up the colorway very, very nicely indeed. Adaptive cruise control, very neatly hidden behind the Land Rover badge. The forward-facing camera there, part of the 3D and 360 surround camera package, very neatly hidden in this honeycomb grille down here. And of course, we've got front and rear park distance control, again, neatly integrated into the bumper. Full matrix LED adaptive headlights with the lovely DRL daytime running lights here as well, now iconic for the Defender, and I do love all the concave sections to the lights on the Defender. Really beautiful design, sort of cues that have worked well all the way till now. So obviously this car being the best part of 5-6 years old in design, still looking very, very cool indeed. I love the giant 22-inch satin grey alloy wheels with the Defender logo etched into them. And then from factory, the 007 James Bond anodized blue Brembo brake calipers. So if you remember from the last James Bond film, there was a great scene with these Defenders chasing cars across all sorts of terrain, and that is from the James Bond special edition, so a really nice touch. Gloss black mirrors, as we discussed. Of course, we've got the side steps, and critically, I missed it, of course, we've got the extended mud flaps front and rear. Some of these external options completely transform a Defender. If you haven't got them, it makes a massive difference to the visuals of the car. In the mirror there, you probably missed it, blind spot monitoring, just in the corner of the mirror glass there, and then go inside and have a look. We've got smooth leather on the door cards, a mixture of smooth leather, exposed aluminium, high quality plastics, and then as you go inside, leather and Alcantara throughout, including an Alcantara steering wheel, and the all-important glass opening panoramic roof. Some features that are just must-haves on a Defender, and lovely V8 door tread guards as you go in and out of the car. Privacy glass to the rear 3/4, and as you come around the back, again, some really, really cool features. We've got clear rear lights, a very, very nice touch indeed. I think that's an important feature. Again, some of that grey work on the lower bumper section, the lettering, and as we open the boot, again, you've got that little parcel shelf in the back of a Defender 90. These seats obviously fold completely flat, so you can still have huge amounts of storage if you're not using the rear seats. And very neatly, this car has also got a deployable electric tow bar. So massively important if you want to carry a bike or anything along with you. You know, ideal for a bike rack on the back of the car. Such an awesome feature. And again, a big cost option above a standard tow bar. If I shut the rear, you've even got the full-size rear 22-inch spare wheel and the big quad exhaust pipes, which give away the fact that it is a 525 V8. And I'm just going to jump in now and run you through some of the tech inside this particular car. Now, it wouldn't be a good video if I didn't turn the car on, if I didn't fire that V8 into life so you can hear it. Just such an iconic rumble. If you're into your Jaguar Land Rover products, you'll be really familiar with how amazing this engine sounds. And let's start on the door card and talk about the features inside. It is basically the top of the range model. So we've got loads to talk about. Meridian surround sound, 3D surround sound stereo. We've got this little section here, this little light, which lights up when anybody is in the door, so you don't open the door. I think it's called pedestrian assist or something like that. But essentially what it does is if someone or a bicycle is on the other side of the door, this will flash to stop you opening the door and knocking them over or knocking them down. Memory settings for both driver and passenger in the front here, electric heated, adjustable and anti-dazzle mirrors. And as we come inside the cockpit, again, so much to talk about. That Alcantara steering wheel and leather center section to where you press the horn. All of this is adjusted from a standard Defender. Leather to the tops of the dash as well, all part of it being a V8 top of the range model. The steering column itself, I believe, is electrically adjustable, I am correct. In, out, fore and aft, really, really easy to use, and it's multi-function across this steering wheel. You've got a heated steering wheel on the right-hand side there. Just get rid of that phone call. You've got a heated steering wheel on the right-hand side there. You've got lane keep assist up here and adaptive cruise control on the right-hand side. And on the left-hand side, all the multimedia and multifunction settings for that amazing digital cockpit internally. It's currently set to a single dial. You've got your navigation on the right-hand side and all your sort of trip summaries on the left-hand side. Lots of that is adjustable. We've also got a heads-up display in front of us. And the final thing to talk about in the steering, in the steering wheel area, are these massive metal gear shift paddles specific to the V8 if you did want to drive the car in manual. Moving across to the center of the dash, Land Rover's Pivi system on the bigger, wider screen version. Here it's plugged into my phone, so you can see how good Apple CarPlay is on this particular screen. But if I come out of there and hit Land Rover's own navigation system, if it allows me to do it, no, it wants me to go straight back into CarPlay while my phone is connected. But Land Rover has its own built navigation system as well, which is fantastic. Very, very easy to use indeed. And then again, if we just pop the car into reverse, you'll see the surround camera settings. And if I press 3D, you will see how amazing that camera is. You can see how clever this is if there's obstacles outside the car that you can't see from inside the cockpit, allowing you to navigate safely outside. And if I come away from this, let's go down the center console. Lots to talk about here. Dual zone climate control. We've got heated seats. And if I'm right, we've also got ventilated seats over to the left-hand side. Very easy to adjust. So both the driver and passenger, heated and ventilated seats. Air suspension down here. And if I press this button here, you should see on the screen all your drive modes. And being specific to the P525, you have this mode over here, which is your dynamic driving mode, which stiffens the car up and allows you to drive it a little bit more sportily. Loads of charging points in a Defender, USB, USB-C. We've got loads of storage down here, big cup holders, a wireless phone charger under there, and a 2-setting cooler box or fridge, as everyone likes to call it on one of these, so keeping your drinks nice and cool. And finally, before we move on from the interior, the clear sight rear view camera. So you've got a normal glass mirror there. If I flick this button here, you will see it turns into a camera. So if you've got a full car of passengers, or your boot is loaded up, or you've got a bike rack on the back and you can't see out the rear view mirror, you can override that and use it. It's such a brilliant safety feature. And you see these little home icons here. That's because the car has garage door opener or coming home controls. I'm just going to open the roof now so you can see it tilt and slide. It's a massive roof in this particular car, and because it's the short wheelbase, that roof almost fills up the whole roof space, and it's brilliant for rear passengers in the 90 as well. So just to summarize, a car that has absolutely everything in terms of the options you would want. It's a P525, so that iconic V8 with 525 PS, 22,000 miles from new, with a full Land Rover service history and just serviced at Land Rover. It doesn't really get any better than this. My name's Matthew. I hope the video's helped. Thanks for watching.